Welcome, young Skywalker. I have been expecting you.
Hey everyone, Scooby-Doo here, and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 1/6 scale Hot Toys Emperor Palpatine Deluxe with this throne chair, which is right here, and it's already lit up here on the side. And we're also going to be doing comparison with the Sideshow version, but now this one came out years ago, so in comparison it's not really fair, but we are going to do a comparison between the two. We're going to look at the box, the accessories. Also here, quick update, I am working on some life-size busts of the Imperial Guards, which are going to be going into the Empire cabinet as part of the Star Wars Empire room. There will be more updates coming with that. I'm just waiting on some pieces to be cut for the actual cabinet, and I don't own a table saw, so I am at the mercy of my uncle coming over to help me do that. So please, uncle, come over as soon as you can. So on to today's figure. We're going to go ahead and start with the box. It's a great disappointment. Great disappointment. You think for the amount of money that they're charging for the figure that they would give you a nicer kind of collector box, but it's a really cheap garbage box. Thanks a lot, Hot Toys. So just to show you here, it already ripped. Now some people might say, well, you got to be more careful. No, they just need to make a higher quality box. This is just really cheap. But I do like how they had the window here. And it comes with an outer sleeve. And this is a picture of Palpatine here. Now, I don't think this is the actual figure, because if you notice here, the line going across the back cushion of his chair kind of lines up a little bit higher than his head. And when you look at this one here, and I try to get him down lower in the chair, it's just much higher. So I don't, it would have been nice if he actually would have that look. Now, with my reviews, they're not the most popular because I don't just go crazy over the figures. If I like them, I'll tell you that I like them. And I actually do like this Palpatine. But if I see some flaws or things that I don't like, I'm going to point them out. So if we put these side by side, oh, one more thing. Let's go ahead and get to the accessories. Sorry. He does come with a stand. Comes with some Force lightning pieces here, which I'm actually going to try to use these on the throne room diorama that I'm building for the Star Wars wall. It does come with this cane. I probably will not use that. A really nice detailed Luke saber. And he comes with 4 other hands, which are really detailed. I mean, these are Hot Toys, so they are going to be really nice. So, but then again, so are the Sideshow ones. And again, these were made years and years ago. So, I don't know. My ultimate review at the end is going to be that this Hot Toys figure is better than the Sideshow one, but to what extent? That's really going to be a preference to an individual person. I actually think if you don't have a Palpatine now, I would probably go on eBay and maybe check out getting one of these. Because some of these are going for pretty cheap. Because a lot of people are getting rid of these to go for the new one. So actually onto the new Palpatine. His head sculpt is absolutely awesome. The new materials that they use for the robe, the cloak, and his undergarments here are all excellent. One thing I did notice, and I was hoping that Hot Toys would change this over the Sideshow one, is he doesn't touch the ground with his feet. So he kind of looks like a child in an adult's chair. Now what I did to compensate for that with my Sideshow one is I would just take his foot pegs out and let them kind of stand underneath his robe. They would still stay in place, but they weren't completely inserted all the way. And then it would have his feet all the way down. Now, I have them all the way in right now, but that'd be one thing that I would do to make him look a little bit better. So again, I think his outfit is better. His head sculpt is obviously better. The material for the shoes is much better. The design of the chairs, I think the Hot Toys one is definitely more accurate as far as this upper area, because I was checking out some screenshots from the movie, and this does seem to come out quite a bit more in the movie, and this one's a bit shorter. But I think they both look really great. This one does light up, takes 2 AAA batteries, which is nice. There's also a place to set Luke's saber right here, whereas the other one's kind of harder to do. Just right there. I will say though that the throne chair from Sideshow is made better. It's like a resin, really heavy resin, and this one's probably part resin, part plastic, so it's a lot more lightweight, but it does have more detail. It's more cleaner, but to me they both look great. I would probably get the regular version of this and then just pick up a throne chair here, unless you like the lighted feature, which does look really good. So I'm kind of up in the air on these 2 chairs, but I do like how he sits further back, but the lighting just isn't that great underneath right here. Let's see. I think what I'm going to probably do is I do have a spot for him, the Sideshow one. And what I'll do is I'll just actually probably do a little bit of paint work, do a wash. And after I do the wash, I bet you he's going to look much better, especially if I can get some dark areas underneath his eyes here. It still won't be as good as the Hot Toys one, but not that bad really. Let's go ahead and get both of these stood up on a stand really quick, and we'll check out the height difference as well. All right, we got them standing side by side, and you can see they're about the same height. Again, just the Sideshow one's going to be a little bit larger. They just made their figures a little bit larger back in the day, so you can see his head is bigger, and this is kind of more accurate because Palpatine was kind of thinner. Person there, so yeah, definitely looking at both of them. Hot Toys, wow, they really did a fantastic job on that head sculpt. No, I'm still gonna use the Sideshow one. I think I can do some paint work on it and bring out here in the cheekbone area and make it look a little bit thinner. And I still think he'd look good. And then if you want to take a look at the chairs separately there. Let's see. So, you know, I was talking about with Luke's saber, there really isn't, it doesn't really like to set. There just isn't that ledge. You can see how they did this like really close in the corner. So this one doesn't have, I suppose you could kind of fix it in a way that it would set, but not really. Well, there you go, kind of does. But it does look better on that chair. They did a little bit more purplish color in here, but this is like a, kind of like a plastic. This looks plastic, and this one actually looks better. So if you're not really concerned about the light up feature, I would check and see on the price if you can get a regular Palpatine, excuse me. I'm always pronouncing that wrong, or people are always getting on me about that. I might go with the regular version and then see what you could get for a Sideshow chair, because I think the Sideshow chair is a little bit better, except for obviously the light up feature part. In fact, let's just do this really quickly and then we'll wrap up this video. Again, my overall view is that Hot Toys is better, and they generally always are better. They did an excellent job on the head sculpt, the materials that they use. Let's set him down to this one. Yeah, actually, you know what? I mean, I just kind of set him in there. And although, again, I said that this one I think was more screen accurate with it being longer here on the top, I think I actually prefer him in the Sideshow chair. Again, it doesn't light up, but most of you don't really use the light up features anyways. So I would definitely check and see if you can pick up a chair on cheap and then compare the price between that and getting the deluxe version. And if it's cheaper, yeah, I don't know. I just like that better. Wow, just figure something out while I'm doing the video. So stay tuned for other videos. See what I'm going to do with this other Palpatine figure. See if I can make him look... Well, he won't look as good as the Hot Toys one, but I'm definitely still going to use him though. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the other videos. I have some other new items that I want to talk about, and hoping maybe by the end of this next week I can really start getting out some other videos as well. So have yourself a very safe and happy New Year's, and I shall talk to you guys later.